to show you how to make dehydrated cabbage. We will shred this cabbage and then we will dehydrate that, and that's another nice additive as an easy vegetable to my dog food. So we'll continue showing you the steps as we go. So here's the next step for the red cabbage. We just have to shred it, so that's a bunch of work. I'm just gonna see that you see me start this. So basically, when you make cabbage, you make what sauerkraut out of it if you want to even make it more valuable. But for that, I actually buy just the sauerkraut, have a nice consistent sauerkraut. But when I feel like it, I've done the sauerkraut. You can make it with red cabbage, you can make it with white cabbage. So we shredded all this cabbage, and what I like to do for dehydration, so this is what it looks. We filled it into these mesh bags that I use for my raw food preparation because I don't really want to have the mess. So I will go in at times and turn this up around to make sure it's going to be evenly dry. And I'm going to put this up here. So this one goes here. I'm going to take the other one. This is one of the best dehydrators you can find. And I will close my bag and make this. We could more evenly, maybe I relocate this and put a little bit more in there. There's more space here. It's actually fine this way. This is the whole cabbage head that you saw. I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to put the lid in front of it. And of course you don't want to go over body temperature, so you're going to put it like 105, maybe 115 if I'm really hot, somewhere between 100 and maybe 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's about 43 degrees Celsius, because I don't want to destroy everything in there. And this is not much above body temperature. That's always the go by. For like the highest fever you could still maintain is like you can put your dehydrator at. So this is it's gonna be dehydrating probably for the next 48 hours. And I will check on it and I will turn it at times, and we're gonna have it sit here and dehydrate. I'm gonna add the carrots to it or whatever else I'm doing at a time. I could do some sprouting of some nuts. So basically you water the nuts and you put them in here too. That's a different way. So I'll put a little bit more in here to make it worthwhile running, because it takes a lot of electricity. It's basically like a hair dryer that blows the whole time and dehydrates it, and the size will shrink. But of course, if I dehydrate it, I preserve it very well. The more dry it is, the better, and the better it lasts for a while. That's why we're doing it. I'm gonna then show you the end product. So hello, we're back. This is 48 hours later, and we're having the dehydrator here. So we've been dehydrating the cabbage for 48 hours, and we did the cabbage in the bag. We have something else in here we're also going to show, so more cabbage. So this is that whole head of cabbage. That's all that is left of it. It's really not very much. We're going to put this in a bowl to give you an idea how much comes out of this. But of course now it's nice and dry. That's why I'd rather dry it too long than too short, because the drier it is, and now I don't want this to get moist. See how dry this comes out? And this is nice and dry, and as long as it's dry it will not spoil. That's the whole trick to storing stuff if you don't have a freezer, or if you don't want a freezer. I can still put it in the refrigerator, but I have to put it in a bag, and I will be trying silicone bags. I don't know yet how good they are. At this point I still use freezer bags, but this is the whole head, and it will last me a while with my little dog. And I don't think she eats those like this, and of course this is not the purpose. You just put this in the raw food. See, this is all crunching. We can try and give her one. I don't think this is what she likes. She likes dehydrated carrots. You're gonna see, she's gonna maybe. And so because usually, yeah, she likes, I guess she likes some of it, so. But it's dinner time, so she would probably now eat anything. You like the cabbage? You're a good girl. Alright, so this was it. I'm going to put this in a freezer bag and store it then. I mean, I can store it in my cabbage. I can in my cabinets. I can store it in the refrigerator in a plastic bag. You cannot do this in another bag because then it would draw moisture. So I want to keep that dry. You see how nice and dry that is, really. So, all right. That was it for how to make dehydrated cabbage. And I hope you have fun and maybe you feel like doing this as an additional additive that is healthy and easy vegetable to add because I just need to have that much.